Have you ever wondered how our brain processes traumatic events and how we can help it along? It's a fascinating field of research, and one of the most effective approaches we've discovered is a technique called eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, or EMDR for short. EMDR is a type of psychotherapy developed in the late 80s by psychologist Dr. Francine Shapiro. It's a unique, non-traditional form of psychotherapy designed to diminish negative feelings associated with memories of traumatic events. Unlike most forms of talk therapy, EMDR focuses less on the traumatic event itself and more on the disturbing emotions and symptoms that result from the event. So, how does EMDR work? It's quite a process. EMDR therapy involves 8 phases, with the patient recalling distressing images while receiving one of several types of bilateral sensory input, including side-to-side eye movements. This process facilitates the accessing and processing of traumatic memories and other adverse life experience to bring these to an adaptive resolution. The goal of EMDR is to fully process past experiences and sort them into the appropriate mental storage, reducing their lingering influence and allowing clients to develop more adaptive coping mechanisms. This is not to say that the person forgets the traumatic events. Instead, they can remember them without the intense emotional response. Now, it might sound a bit strange moving your eyes from side to side while remembering a traumatic event, but it's not without reason. The theory is that EMDR works because the bilateral stimulation by eye movement creates a similar effect to that which occurs naturally during REM sleep, a type of sleep associated with the highest levels of brain activity, dreaming, and memory processing. To summarize, EMDR is a unique type of psychotherapy that does not rely on talk therapy or medication. Instead, it uses a patient's own rapid, rhythmic eye movements to lessen the power of emotionally charged memories of past traumatic events. It's a process that involves accessing and processing traumatic memories to bring about an adaptive resolution. Remember, even though EMDR may not be a traditional method of therapy, it has been extensively researched and found effective for the treatment of trauma. It's a fascinating technique that shows how our brains can heal and adapt, changing the way we store and process traumatic memories. So if you've ever wondered how our brains handle trauma and what we can do to help, consider the power and potential of EMDR. It's just one of the many tools in our arsenal to help us understand and navigate the complexities of the human mind.